Hello, hello, hello.
Hey everyone. Hello. Welcome.
How are we doing on this fabulous Monday afternoon?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy President's Day.
Happy President's Day.
We did not get the day off today. The boss is hard taskmaster, so we're working, but possibly some of you guys got the day off because it's President's Day.
Yeah.
We're not delivering our mail to the post office today.
No, but we did go to UPS.
Yes,
so they're still open.
They're still open. So, yeah.
Well, that being said, how's the weather, by the way? We're like, what, 50 degrees? I think we are. I went outside not too long ago to UPS.
57, it says on my
Nice.
phone. 57.
Exactly.
So that means the giant 8-foot piles around here are going to be melting to 4-foot piles, hopefully. We have some giant piles of snow around the warehouse area, and I don't see them melting anytime soon, but they'll start to slowly shrink. We lost one of our trailer's chocks, the little thing that you put in front of the wheel. And we're hoping that eventually when the snow melts, we'll find it somewhere around the complex here.
Well, we didn't really lose it, though.
Well,
I mean,
it got scraped away by the snowplow.
Yes.
So we didn't lose it. It got lost.
No, we have more snow and ice coming our way. Yeah.
So are you doing that?
Well, you can.
So, yeah, there are a couple storms sweeping across the country this week, unfortunately. We're just going to have to keep an eye out, and hopefully it won't affect people too badly.
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't know.
As long as we can get out next week to where we're going, we're good.
Yes.
So
who do we have in the house today? We have, let's see, Douglas was the winner.
Douglas was first. If you're not first, you're last.
And Pam.
How you doing, Pam?
Has a seat in the front row next to Douglas.
She's making mixed soda pop drinks.
Nice. Sounds delicious.
I like a little Sprite with some lemonade. I mean, that's
You're banging on the table and and we got Ed. Hello, Ed.
Hey, Ed, how you doing?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their day. And we're here.
What? You keep banging on the table.
Well, at least the camera's not on the table. Well, that's because, it's in fond memory of our last unit we got.
It was not a drummer's unit.
Well, I'm not going to air guitar.
You could.
I could. Yes, I could. But, I got to stick with that beat. So.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce. How you doing today?
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah. Speaking of our last unit, Roy put up a short this morning. I don't know if anybody had a chance to see it, but it featured some of the recent finds from over the weekend from our last unit that we bought.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't bought over the weekend, though.
No, we haven't bought a unit in over a week.
Yeah.
We
went to an auction and we got to see, Rob and Conky, Rob from Second Sense, Conky from Flippin' Adventures, KT. But we didn't end up buying anything. Jesse from Clear Thrifts. So they were all out and buying, and we were just kind of, we didn't have our trailer, and there could be several reasons why, but we didn't end up buying anything. So surprising. Maybe it's because we're trying to get rid of everything, which reminds me, we have a new challenge that we're working on. So that's kind of been a good precedent right there. Why we haven't bought, because we're putting in some processes. We're trying to meet new goals with keeping the what is it?
Just keeping the flow of the warehouse moving and being more efficient and how we're moving inventory in and out. And so what is one of our new challenges that we've set for ourselves or goals?
Well, one of the new challenges is we're going to really start pushing we're trying to flip our inventory 30 to 60 days. It's been something I've been talking about. Lisa and I have been talking about over the last probably 6 to 9 months. But yeah, that's kind of the new thing we're working on. So,
yep. So move it in, move it out. And really where we struggle is the backlog of stuff that's built up over the last year when Roy was still working his full-time job and it was only me working the business full-time and him coming over, evenings and weekends. And we just got way behind on our inventory of things that we should be moving in and out quickly. So
me coming over, meaning I'd buy stuff and bring stuff and drop it off and keep it moving.
So we have been working on reorganizing. You probably think we're always working on reorganizing. I guess we are, but
you always have to be working on your business.
That's true. That is true. But we are finding things from, a unit that we bought a year ago. We are finding things that we can't even remember what unit they came out of because it's been, so long. So we'll be getting rid of a lot of that stuff. It's coming up soon. But 30 to 60 day flip. And we are definitely getting better. I can see that there's progress being made in that direction. So, but we've had some people join us. So let's see here. We got.
So it said, go ahead.
Bill. Hi, Bill.
Hey, Bill. How you doing?
And there's Rampage Reseller. Hello. Welcome.
What's up, Rampage? How you doing, Gary?
And we got Ed, who has said he's at his full time, then got to go pack orders from this weekend. So, yep.
Gotta love the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. President's Day weekend. Hopefully people are still getting good weekend type sales today. I know we're running a sale in our eBay store today, and so far
haven't heard a cha-ching today.
It hasn't been that great, but it's still early.
Well, we ran a sale yesterday, and actually we did a 1 day after Valentine's Day sale yesterday.
Hi, Linda.
Funny enough, all of a sudden it just the sales came in. I think we got like 6 or 7 sales yesterday, all kind of in a short time frame. So it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of it'd take a moment. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Make sure I say hi too. And I see Linda's joining us with Facebook, so that's even better. That's cool.
Nice.
So we actually linked the Facebook and the YouTube all with StreamYard. So we're actually streaming on both platforms at the same time.
Yeah. So if you, for some reason, want to catch us on Facebook rather than the YouTube, we're everywhere.
And the page is Avery's All In. So, it's Avery's All In on Facebook, Avery's All In on YouTube. So not hard to find us.
Gary says, getting back to listing after 4 months of no listing. Anna listed 10 on Friday. Awesome.
Definitely.
Just got to get back into the swing of it. And then, the consistency is important too. So just keep it going every single day. Can you get rid of that little thing in the corner up there?
You trust me touching that mouse?
No, but you put it all the way up here.
Yeah, so that I don't touch it and click us off.
Okay, let's see here. Hold on.
Now, if we disappear, it's not my fault this time. Okay.
How to work things around here.
Okay.
Some things.
So part of also, clearing out the warehouse, though, that 30 to 60 day challenge, the faster we get it in, the faster we get it out, the more stuff we can buy and show you and film and more storage units and all that good stuff. But also as we're doing this, we're learning different things that don't work in the warehouse to where we want it to go in the warehouse. So clearing it out, we're also looking at changing some things so we can get a better flow, more floor space as well. And we've had a few people suggest a couple things, and we're starting to take up those suggestions. One of them being Saturday, we're doing a dollar sale.
This Saturday.
Yes.
If y'all want to come to Cleveland, we are opening up the dollar sale that regularly runs from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We're opening up at 9 o'clock for our YouTube subscribers only. So you get 1 hour early bird shopping.
Regularly runs, though?
What does that mean?
It's our first dollar sale.
Right. Well, it's running from 10 to 3, but.
Sorry. Yep.
So, yeah. So that is one way that we've decided to try and get rid of lots of stuff, to include some brand new tagged stuff that we bought on the Dollar General pallet last month. So there's going to be brand new stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff. We got tons of movies and CDs and all kinds of stuff, from tools to yard tools to lawn chairs. I mean, just everything. And I think people are really, especially here in Cleveland, people are really itching to do a garage sale, to get back out into the garage selling mode. And it's just too cold yet. People are not having them. So we have the space, we have the inventory. So why not try this? So we're going to try it and see what happens. And we hope that it's a good turnout. We had,
it'll be a good turnout. So,
yeah. And we had our online sale pickup this past Saturday, and we handed out flyers to probably 65 people at least.
I don't know how many we had were supposed to come through, but
70 people. Yeah.
So, Ed said, "Oh man, I would have to leave at midnight to get there in time." And hey, Toppet's in the house.
Hello, Toppet.
And guess who else is? Late as usual. No, I'm just playing. How you doing today, KT? And
there's Tamara. Hi, Tamara.
Good afternoon. Hopefully your afternoon's going good as well. And Eve made the drive back east many times. Dude, you're going to have to leave a couple days early.
So you don't think starting at midnight is going to work?
Good afternoon, Uncle Bo. How you doing, Uncle Bo?
Hello. I love being friends with Uncle Bo on Facebook. He has some great posts. He had a picture of an ice tree yesterday. That was really cool. And today he had a picture of some old, kiln type brick rounded, hut looking things. And now I can't remember what they were. I read the post so fast, but I thought, oh, that's really cool looking. So, hey, Ivy.
How you doing today, Ivy?
Welcome.
So,
Tamara has dinner in the slow cooker.
We've been pulling the slow cooker out lately because we're here so often. It's easy to forget to get something to eat or bring lunch or whatever. So we end up eating out, and now we're trying not to do that too much.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny talking about that too. So
yeah,
but
that kind of leads us into what we were talking about today.
What were we talking about today?
Well, I don't know. Let me look at something over here for a second. I gotta take care of this.
So,
just kidding. We're talking about distractions and how to avoid distractions. And
if you only knew what that segue really, really kind of meant, but talking about distractions. But yes, that is today we wanted to talk about how we try to avoid distractions.
An old brick factory. Okay.
So try to, give a little heads up on kind of what we're doing, or sometimes we're not around and, there's a reason why. And, we're always trying to figure out new ways to, like right now, purge the warehouse without just dropping it off at Goodwill or something. So one of the things that I know we definitely think about with distractions is, for me, it's like I'll be listening. I used to listen to auctions in the background, like YouTube auctions. And as soon as I hear something I'm interested in, all of a sudden, half hour later, Lisa's like, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be working."
I wouldn't say that to you.
Yes, you would.
Okay, I would.
Okay, more like, okay, what are you buying now? And then next thing you know, an hour later, I'm still buying stuff.
Or I get the PayPal notification. I'm like, oh, okay, what did you buy now?
Yeah, there's that too.
You can't hide anything.
No.
Not that we would. We don't do that, but.
But it's just kind of funny. So that's been one of my very big distractions that, when we're over here working lately. I mean, we just put up our online sale that just ended Friday. We have another online sale we have going up. So we've been working hard on that. And this dollar sale is like, it's been very hard to have that in the background, because I know the minute I'm listening to YouTube auctions and I hear something I like, I'm gonna be distracted. And then next thing you know, an hour later, I'm still in front of the computer and not taking pictures or getting things posted. So I've had to make some changes in what I listen to when I'm here, so that I could be more productive, so that, I don't get yelled at by the boss.
Yep.
Yes, boss.
Ed says that his distraction is his daughter. He loves her to death, but needs to work. I can see that. Like, a lot of people that work from home, over the last couple years, with the whole switch of that dynamic now working from home, I can see where that could be a real big distraction. We've never had that kid factor for us, but I can definitely see where that would come into play big time. You got to figure out like structure and activities and, really scheduling time.
Well, I will say, listening to Daily Refinement, he talks about making sure you schedule that during times that, are isolated, like when they're sleeping, or, before they get up after they go to bed, things like that. So,
yeah. Yeah, that's a whole other set of challenges for sure.
Yeah. But then you have the other side where we have grown kids, so there aren't kids around, and then we spend all day here at the warehouse working. So
right, nonstop.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd say nonstop, because we definitely I find a way to get distracted. So
yeah.
But
Ed, how old is your daughter? So I know for me, to keep focused, one of the things I do,
creamy mushroom.
My favorite.
Did I distract you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Food is always a distraction.
But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ed says, my girlfriend takes care of our daughter when I'm working, but she loves to be with me and wonders what I'm doing. Of course, because you have all the cool stuff. She's two. Oh, that's such a fun age. Oh my gosh, such a fun age. And I remember with my son, it wasn't the terrible twos, but it was the terrible threes. So just warning you. But my suggestion, Tamara, would be noodles. That would be my suggestion. But that's just me. Even though I'm a rice girl, I love my rice. But anyway, what was I talking about?
Your distraction.
And how many times do I say that throughout the day too? Like our thought patterns too, get so disrupted. He gets so mad at me too sometimes when I'm like,
I get mad at you.
Well, I don't know. You kind of do. But it's like, you just stopped in mid-sentence, Lisa. What were you going to say? And I'm like, I don't know.
And you look over and her phone's in her hand. It'd be like, ding, okay. That's everything. But.
Hi there, Miss Lachey. You're not late. You're just in time. We're talking about we're talking about distractions and how to avoid them and what to do to, kind of fix your surroundings so that they're at a minimum.
How we take care of it.
Yeah. So,
and I think one of the reasons it's become a thing that we wanted to just kind of share a little bit is, as we are really starting to ramp up our sales for this year and getting things moving in the right direction, getting things organized and getting our flow together. That was just one of the things, like, I don't know why last week, it was just something we were talking about. And I figured it'd be a great time to just kind of talk about it today. And, it just reinforces to us and maybe share some information for others, what they may be able to take from good, leave the bad. But it was just something that lately we've really been trying to get this sale done and that ready and the warehouse organized for this dollar sale. And then we're taking off next week to Las Vegas and coming back and having the sale go. So it's been a lot of, what did I say to somebody? Hyper vigilant focus on the specific task at hand so that we're not, me especially, not ending up, losing and wasting time. So
yeah.
I find myself doing that a lot.
Yep.
So fortunately, I can't ride the, what are those things? The hoverboard around here anymore. So that really kind of slows me down because I got to walk back and forth. And then it's like, do I really want to walk over there? But,
well, you could. It's getting cleared out to where you could. You were riding the bike the other day.
Oh, yes.
Sort of.
Well, somebody had to test it and it was snow outside. But
yeah. You should actually ride that outside today to test it.
Then I might not come back.
You probably will.
Well, there's the Metro Park over here, so yeah, I might have to take it for a ride.
I don't know about that long of a ride. I was
Get
thinking
some
around
exercise.
I was just thinking around the parking lot.
So
I know for me, one of my big distractions is when I have 27 tabs open when I'm working on the computer, because I'll think of something and I'll be like, oh, let me just open a tab real quick. And then I'll go to that later. Well, I'll then go to the tab and then I will look at that and then I'll think of something else. And it's just a downward spiral. So what I've been trying to do is make notes, like just make a list of notes of things that I want to look at later while I'm doing one thing so that it doesn't take me away from the task at hand. And then later I can go to that note and go, okay, I need to, I can look at that now while I have time. But the computer, we spend so much time on the computer and, you have your work tab open right next to your, whatever it is, fun tab, Facebook, game, news article that you're reading, Wordle that you're doing, whatever it is. And
Wordle, what's that?
You know what Wordle is.
Just the pictures you text me, really, but
I haven't texted you any pictures of Wordle. You probably see them on my Facebook page.
Maybe that comes up in the feed.
Anyway, Wordle. It's a fun game. If you haven't heard of it yet, you play it one time per day. That's it. There's only one game a day, and then you can't, keep playing it over and over again. So,
Miss Lachey, my distraction is watching all my favorite YouTubers. I have to know what they found lately.
Yep, it's true. And that is one of the things, like, you got to figure out how to balance what you want to watch, because you want to watch stuff. There's good stuff out there to watch. There's fun stuff out there to watch. So you want to watch it, but you got to figure out the balance of it.
And Toppet said, I'm not distracted. I need to give my arms a break and catch my breath. Distractions set up more time, sometimes than actual work.
Eat up more time than actual work. Yep.
I need new glasses. My prescription expired.
It is true.
And I resonate with that one big time. Big distraction is the death pile. I'm like, I should really photograph that. 10 minutes later, I'm at the thrift store. Yep. Hey, we were talking about, we have absolutely no time this week to actually deviate. And we were actually contemplating maybe a storage unit or two this week and trying to figure out how to make it work. So trust me, when work comes up, it's always easy to source. Believe me, that's funner,
Funner. Sounds like something I would say.
Could be Souther.
That's a word, though.
Creating content is always a big thing for me. Photograph or make YouTube content, big decision since I want to grow the channel.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
We have that conversation a lot too. Are we YouTubers or are we resellers?
Yeah.
And one day we're this, the next day we're this. Sometimes we're both, sometimes we're neither. But yeah, it is. Again, it kind of comes back to balance.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
And we with doing two different types of reselling, we have our online auction style sale with a local pickup, and then we do eBay. And we've noticed that some of our eBay numbers have dropped a bit recently because we were focusing on our online sale. So there's the focus of over here, and we had a good online sale, but eBay's dropped a bit. So now we need to focus on that and get that back up, so it's just, and there's not enough time in the day to focus 100% on both things. So we're always trying to figure out that.
That is true. But what we do try to do, or like I'm a big list kind of person. So
hey, that was my thing, making lists.
That's my writing.
I know, I was writing. You were writing in my notes. He's taking my thing. No, but we're both list makers. You are too.
Oh, I'm a list maker. I'm
Yeah.
not a calendar person though. She knows that, like, calendaring. She'll be like, put it in the calendar. Is it in the calendar? And it's like, no. And then when I finally put something in the calendar, she'll be like, so she'll book something over, and I'll be like, well, it was in the calendar. But that's something I'm terrible with, but I got to get better at doing, putting things in our calendar. Of course, we have the Google platform and we share our calendars. So if I put it in the calendar and try to get better about that, then that would be another way to, eliminate some of the distractions that I easily, can put in the way. But I am a to-do list kind of person, like, and that's from, just years of insurance. Like, I wake up in the morning, write my to-do list of what I needed to do that day, and then I can cross it off, and that I didn't finish, move over to the next day. But that used to keep me on task. So that's kind of something. We have a whiteboard that's right behind the camera that you can't see, but that's something that we try to utilize so that we can make sure that we're getting certain things accomplished, the priority list, so to speak.
Yeah, and I just am looking at the whiteboard. There's something that we can cross off of it.
Is it?
Yes, the camera box.
What's the camera box? Oh,
it was the box of old camera stuff that got out of the $130 unit.
Gotcha. Okay. And Douglas said funnier is a word in his dictionary, by the way. So thank you, Douglas. I appreciate the support. And Ed, Ivy subscribed. Pretty awesome. Ed has some great information there as well.
Definitely.
And what does that say?
I write in the physical calendar. Putting it on my phone doesn't help.
Yeah, that's the problem. Same here. Like, I'm a physical calendar kind of person, but I never made it to the store to buy mine this year yet. But he says, like, well, I put it on the phone. We kind of, everyone has their way. So as long as you're doing it is what counts.
Yep.
So
got to figure out what works for you. Bill says worser is also a word in the dictionary. I like that word too.
It's kind of funny. I grew up where, I guess my mom's parents were always about, if it's not in the dictionary, it's not a word. And then one day, one word that, because we grew up and my mom would correct you if you say it ain't. And then all of a sudden one day it showed up in the dictionary and it's like, hey, guess what? It's in the dictionary now. I guess it's a word. But I remember growing up and you couldn't say the word ain't without somebody saying it's not in the dictionary. It's not a word.
Well, I mean, new words are created all the time.
Yes.
So
Souther. We're going to go Wester. That's what we're going to do next week. Go Wester.
Yes, we are. It's going to go Wester.
So
1 week from today, we'll be on an airplane.
As a matter of fact, just to make sure we don't forget, Next week on Monday is going to look a little different too. So
Yeah.
to make sure we stay on task and don't get distracted from that, I'm throwing it out right now. We will actually be on a plane, I think, at this time.
Yes.
So we actually won't be able to jump on live next week.
So we'll probably be doing a live. You're going to have to stay tuned to some updates that will be coming out later this week, because there's somebody else that's going to be joining us on our live, or we'll be joining them on their live.
Really? Someone else?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you not know about that?
No.
Did I not tell you?
Mm-mm.
Did you look at the calendar?
I'm distracted now. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Got to figure this one out. Nah, I'm just playing. We will be with
KT Treasures. So they're
and
live.
it's their anniversary next week. So we want to make sure we let everybody know. Make sure you tell them happy anniversary next week as well. But we're figuring out what the live platform will look like next week.
The platform will be YouTube, but
okay.
We got to figure out how to do our lives combined. So we will be talking to them and working those fun details out. So we got to
So it'll look different next week.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
But it's going to be fun.
And it will be in the neighboring state. So we don't know if you have time. Don't know how long it takes, but we might be looking for a collab if we can as well. So, hey, we never know. Yes, Las Vegas. Yeah. And so calendaring and going back to distractions. We're terrible, I know. Food and snacks. That's another good one right there. Talking about these slow cooker recipes, going to the grocery store, making sure we have food in the fridge. We spent so much time in the past few weeks eating out because meal prep. Being over here so much at the warehouse and having things prepped, or how do you, when you get hungry, things like that, order in.
What?
I saw pineapple on pizza. That's what I saw. So, and the reason I say that is because one of my favorite pizzas was Papa John's pepperoni and pineapple. I got years ago at a birthday party when I was a teenager, and ever since then I still eat it.
Don't like pineapple and don't really care for Papa John's. So,
but she loves pizza.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a pizza snob too. There are only certain pizza places I like to get pizza from. Douglas, the answer is no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Actually, I saw recently that someone made my favorite pizza on top of it, which is pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapenos. I got to figure out where that was locally, but
that would be any restaurant that you order.
No,
pepperoni.
But it's a specific pizza though. Like you don't have to say, let me get pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapenos. I got to find the place, but it's actually now a specific name to their pizza. So
interesting.
Yes, I found it to be that way too.
I can see where that would have an appeal though, because you have the meaty base of the pepperoni, but then you have the spicy and the sweet of the pineapple
Mm-hmm.
and the jalapeno.
Yes. Ivy said yes, pineapple on pizza. Yes, so we got a couple pineapple on pizza fans. And Bill said Antonio's pizza on Bagley is good.
Are you talking about the new one that's by the fairgrounds, I believe?
Is that where they put it? Okay.
And is that part of the whole like Antonio's sort of chain that's in this area? Because I'm not super fond of their pizza. Like I said, I'm a pizza snob. I admit it. We drive far for my favorite pizza, unfortunately.
No pineapple for me. Papa John's went downhill in my opinion. Yeah, fast food wise, it's Domino's and Little Caesars. But I got a restaurant here that is delicious. My favorite, all covered in pepperoni. Okay. Bill says yes. That's the Antonio's.
Okay. We should try that. We haven't tried them. You know where that is? Down by Firehouse Subs and
Yeah, the Muya.
Muya and yeah.
So, well, is there any comments anyone else has about distractions?
Douglas
Love
said
to hear.
we're still talking about pizza, sorry. Douglas said jalapenos would make it better. And
Yes, I agree.
Bill said,
But-
what about Reddies?
I will definitely say one thing I've learned is not all pineapples are sweet for the jalapenos, so it also depends on the place with the pineapples. So like a sweet pineapple with the jalapenos works well, but some places the pineapple isn't always so sweet. So FYI, at least in my opinion. What about Reddies?
I don't know where that is. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Do you like them?
I've heard of Reddies. I'm familiar with
Yeah.
them, but I can't think of where they are.
Joyce
Okay.
said she and I are pizza snob sisters. She says no pineapple on pizza, no sauce pizza person. I do sometimes like to order light sauce. Douglas likes Hunt Brothers pizza, and Ed nailed it. We got distracted with food talk.
For Park on Snow Road. Okay.
Oh, I think I know where that is. Close to that Shell gas station that has all the winning lottery tickets.
And we get them all the time, distractions. Yes, we do.
Oh, and Top It has a hubby who makes the best pizza. That is awesome. So we get on homemade pizza making kicks, and Roy makes a really good pizza, and I've dubbed it the Pizza Royale. And we were just talking about this today.
Yes. Watched a little bit of Pulp Fiction one day, and everything's dubbed Royale.
What can I say?
Okay.
It's funny.
I'll take it, though. I'll take it.
Bill says yes. Okay, we'll check that out. Ed says he's got to go. He's rolling out of work. Take care. Drive safe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping in, Ed.
Yeah.
Well,
So I think that
That's-
kind of wraps up what we wanted to talk about distractions, but we definitely got distracted by pizza, which
show you how quickly we get distracted.
yeah. So even though all of our tips and tricks are there, they don't always work.
I do want to say that's one of the things about Monday, though. I know we have our Mondays, and it's kind of a little bit in the early to later afternoon, depending on where. But it's, the idea is it's Monday. We're ending the afternoon with something good that hopefully it carries through your week. Just how jovial we can be sometimes, or how fun we can be sometimes. Maybe I don't know.
Did you just say jovial?
But hopefully we can make some people smile, get a little idea, some of the things that we have going on, and hopefully it takes you into the week, and we can give you a little positive vibes to take with you the rest of the week. So hopefully it works, and we appreciate you stopping in. So, but anyway, sorry. That was a distraction, but
Bill says, have you ever tried baking pizza on the grill? It's awesome. And Ivy
No, we have not.
confirmed that she loves grilled pizza. So we'll have to try that. Definitely.
yeah, definitely. We got to get a new grill. We should have bought one when we were at the Pallet Place the other last month.
Why do we need a new grill? What's wrong with ours?
Smoker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, we're barely home to use it anyway, so it'd have to definitely be a gas grill.
Heck, we could have a grill here. That's what we should do, is bring our grill here.
The problem is,
Or
though,
get
we
a
sell
second
grills
one.
too quickly.
Or get a second one.
Or the next grill we find in the storage unit.
Yeah, we could keep
Do
it.
that. Yeah.
We haven't found great ones in storage units, though. Like, not great that I'd want to keep. But,
We don't buy them for the grills.
well, sometimes it's like we don't even know what grill's in it.
True.
Top it says, I love these Mondays. The chat and content is refreshing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tamara has a good idea. Take one day to prep a few things and package them for a meal, then freeze each day and take one out. Yep.
She is very big on being a meal prepper, and I one day have to get on top of that. Like, I like to go to the grocery store, shop for fresh ingredients, and cook. I don't know.
He likes to go to the grocery store at 5:30 to make dinner that night because he hasn't thought about the plan of what are we eating until that point. So I am
spur of
always
the moment sometimes.
I think the problem is I'm always thinking about food. So, like, I'm thinking about our next meal. What are we having tomorrow? What do we have in the fridge for this week? I mean, that I think is innately part of my role as a mom, you know, raising my son, and a woman. I think sometimes maybe we have those tendencies more than guys, although you are just very...
I was a single dad and had to raise two kids, but you know, I mean, for me, it's more running restaurants and managing restaurants. It's like, you know, go home and cook, and whatever I felt like eating that day is kind of what I made.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of like the other day we were here working, and you know, I actually woke up and I knew I had a taste for it. So, I went after I got done here, picked up the food and made chicken marsala. So, you know, that's just how I am. So maybe it'll change. She's trying to change me. So maybe
I am not trying to change you. Nope.
She'll tame me sooner or later.
Nope.
Bring to the warehouse, and on Saturday you can make hot dogs.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a high of 27 on Saturday, Bill. I wish it was like going to be like today. We'd open the garage door. It'd be great. Yes. We'll definitely be doing it again in warmer weather, but
package leftovers just big enough for a lunch to heat up.
Yep.
Okay.
We do that too.
I paid $2 for a good hot dog. Ooh.
Hey, we could make some money on hot dogs.
And she loves hot dogs.
Yeah, and he doesn't, so I never eat them.
Yes, meal prep is important with what we do.
Yep. It's really important, I think, for a lot of people. And, you know, everybody leads busy lives, so just trying to, you know, stay on top of all of those things is hard sometimes, and things slip through the cracks. And sometimes going to the grocery store is one of those things. So then you eat out a lot.
Yeah, and then it depends. Like, you could eat out at McDonald's, which is not good for you, or you could eat out at somewhere that's a little healthier, but then you're paying a lot more money. So I don't know.
Yeah. It is hard.
Meal prep. Yeah. I can't read that.
Douglas says he likes a good hot dog with everything on it.
What is everything? Because depending on where you are, a hot dog is different in different places, like from New York to Chicago to...
Yep, that is true.
Yeah.
What is that place here in Cleveland called that they put like cereal on hot dogs? And I mean, the craziest stuff.
I am not familiar with that one.
I got to Google it. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
There it is. What does that say? That way, if you want something you didn't make.
Happy Dog. It's called the Happy Dog. Look up their menu, Happy Dog, in Cleveland, Ohio. They put the craziest things on hot dogs.
And we have James and Mary in the house. How you doing, James and Mary? Nightmares Treasures.
Hey, Nightmares, welcome.
You don't have much for groceries, and it makes things easier.
Yep, it does make things easier. That's for sure. Whoa, Douglas.
What's that?
Did you
Mustard,
see that list
onions,
of things?
sauerkrauts, pepperoncinis, chili sauce, pickles, relish. Whoa, okay.
And don't
Sounds
forget
like a
the
good
cheese.
dog right there. Actually, thinking of that though, like it's almost, what is it? Well, no, we're at the end of February, so they have spring training, and the ballpark will be open soon again.
Yeah, probably in about maybe 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Usually the beginning of, well, the end of March is usually when I think the season kicks off. Oh, but wait, there's that players strike thing that's going on that I know nothing about, but I know there's something going on with the baseball players, so they might not start on time this year.
Taking a break from packing stuff. Are we packing mail, or I was thinking like they had the All-Star game downtown for the NBA, and that they have these vendors downtown where you can get a hot dog, and I'm always partial to that hot dog for whatever reason.
Oh, the street vendor carts.
Yeah.
Those are good hot dogs.
Yes,
definitely. I think there was one downtown once. It had its business sign on the little wagon. It was called the Weenie Wagon. I thought that was a funny name, the Weenie Wagon. Boy, this show has turned from talking about distractions to talking about to being distracted by food.
Yes. Well, the funny thing is, normally we don't get distracted by food until it's too late. So,
yeah. Wow, Nightmares has about 54 packages to ship out. That is awesome.
Very nice. Very nice. Sounds like it's been a good weekend.
Yes.
Bill suggested an air fryer at the warehouse.
That could work, definitely. Yep.
Actually, quick funny story. I know they have the hot dog vendors downtown here in Cleveland area, and you can see the carts from anywhere. And years ago, my brother was going to school out in Philadelphia, and I just kind of assumed, he's like, hey, we can go down to get I think a cheesesteak is what, he was going to get. So we go up to the vendor, and I'm thinking like they have hot dogs, and I'm looking for hot dogs, and it looked like a hot dog cart, but in Philly, it was a cheesesteak vendor. So it just depends on where you are, but some of these street vendor, like the little hot dog carts, may not actually have hot dogs at all.
Well, I remember when
that was interesting.
And when I first came to Cleveland, we had an area downtown called the Flats, where there were a ton of bars, and that was when I was in my younger years. And you would go to the Flats on the weekend, and they had gyro carts, and you would get a gyro at like 1 o'clock in the morning after spending the night at the bars. And boy, those were delicious and messy.
Yes.
But I don't know if they have Euro carts anymore.
I don't know. I can't recall where that was.
That was a long time ago in the old Flats. Like the Flats are different, way different now. They went downhill for years and then got sort of reimagined and rebuilt again in the last 5 or 6 years. So, but yeah. I don't know if there's Euro carts. There's tons of new restaurants down there. So I don't know about the street vendors in that area anymore.
Not sure. I mean, that's all. I mean, everything always changes. So it's really interesting.
Whoa. Toppet had a job selling hot dogs and sausages on a lake in an ice hut.
Oh.
And she would fry onions, and people would come from all over the lake. Oh, there is nothing better than the smell of some frying onions. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That is so true.
And Carol Edwards is in. How you doing today, Carol?
Hi, Carol. She had a question. Are you folks the ones that were talking about the DS games and the DS? I have 2 of them. I don't know.
Yes, we had mentioned that we were looking for one probably a month or so ago. But definitely send us a DM, direct message, and we can kind of talk about it. But yes, I know I had mentioned it a couple months ago, and we had sent a message back to shoot us a message on like Facebook or Instagram, and so we can chat about it. And
he's a video game guy.
That I am. Kind of like getting into the comic books and the other little sports toy collectibles, new sealed, all that good stuff.
Yeah. We just opened up a box earlier today from the last unit we're cleaning up, and there were a few comics in it, but they were water damaged. It was so sad because it's like, oh, and there's nothing you can do about them. They're just, at that point, they're ruined.
But we did find more stuff out of there than the comic books. Actually, the interesting thing is,
oh yeah. Do we want to show the t-shirts?
It wasn't even the comic books that we were really looking for in this unit more than we've been looking at the concert t-shirts and that kind of stuff is what we were hoping we get out of it. So that being said, so I wasn't even here, and Lisa was going through boxes after I left, and all of a sudden I get pictures like, look what I found.
Well, he had just left, and we had just gone through this ratty laundry basket full of ratty clothes. And I'm like, let's just, because the laundry basket was falling apart. I wanted to, it's been sitting around for a while. I wanted to just go through it, get the clothes into the donate bag, and get the laundry basket thrown into the dumpster. So then we did that quickly, 5 minutes, boom, done. And then there was this other box. I'm like, what is this? I lifted the lid. It was closed. I'm like, oh, I can go through this one really quickly too. This was right after he had left. And wouldn't you know it, that was the box that we were looking for. So what we got out of that box, and this video hasn't come out yet. So you guys are you'll be getting a sneak peek now. But we got these, watch your head. Yep. These Kiss concert t-shirts. This one here and this one here.
Actually, this even has a back hit to it. That's pretty cool. So.
Well, so does this one.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't get it.
Yeah, found it in the box. And that's the crazy thing. Like, so this video didn't air yet. We actually will be putting it together and getting it out pretty soon. But go figure, we're working on cleaning some things up for this $1 sale, and we end up finding, well, actually, when we first saw or got into the unit, Lisa was like, this looks like a unit we might find some concert tees. And lo and behold, out of all the boxes, I can't even remember, was there any clothes boxes? Well, we did go through some clothes, but
there were
these
black
shirts
garbage
were in
bags.
Something different. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
There were black garbage bags full of clothes that we got.
We got a couple pieces out of that too.
Yeah, but nothing like, wow,
yeah.
Nothing like these. And this is definitely some of the nicer stuff. So we got a few more we just wanted to show you. We got the here's the Fear Factory. I think these are from the 90s, so not super old. Here's the Godsmack prison style shirt.
Actually, even better, it's on a Dickies shirt.
Yeah. So it's like
it's on a Dickies,
sort of like
which is
crossover merchandising. And then this is a Spawn shirt. This is really cool. And this is the one that's single stitched.
Nice.
So this was the only one that was single stitch in that lot that we found. No, there's another one, but it's like a homemade t-shirt. So
And
nothing
Thrift and
exciting.
Flip's in. How you doing today, Thrift and Flip? And Carol, I dropped our link tree where you can find our link to Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, that was a pretty good find. We also found a what was it? A Hagler, and we found a boxing t-shirt that Lisa looked up on and found it goes for like $100. That fight t-shirt.
Where did we find what unit did that come out of?
The same one, I thought. It was in
No.
one of the bags.
It was back there, remember? So
No, I don't remember.
we did a bulk clothing sell to another reseller, and we've been pulling clothes from all over our warehouse. And so we had a bunch of boxes and totes of clothes backed up, and we were going through those. And there's things in there that we haven't seen in at least a year. So I think that was from the Medina unit.
Wow. I mean, that's like almost 2 years ago.
Yes, that's how old this shirt was. So it's who was the boxer?
I remember Hagler was one of them.
But who was the other well-known name?
And did we say hi to Linda? Linda came in, she waved, and
Linda
Kathy's
Lilly?
here as well. Yes.
Yes, we said
And hi,
to
Kathy.
Linda.
I can tell you real quick. I think I still
Leonard, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh, okay. And it was Hagler, him and Hagler fight,
Yes.
right? Okay, yeah.
Back at Caesar's Palace in 1983, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's a single stitch. It has yellowed over the years, so we have to try and throw it in some OxyClean to see if we can get it brightened up a bit. 1987, sorry. Yep. And
I believe so. Yes, it is Thrift and Flip. It is a Tennessee River tag on the spawn. That's a good eye.
What does that mean to you?
That it's a Tennessee River shirt.
No, but since he saw that and he called it out, that probably means something.
But you were saying real quick.
What was I saying? 1987.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Tapa says, my hubs has some great, really old concert t-shirts. My daughter has been wearing them. The only one who knows the bands are her teachers. That is so cool. Do you guys listen to that music with her too? Because that would be awesome. I think that along with, the kids listening to the new music, I think it's important to hear the old music too.
Yeah. That's why I asked. Wow.
Nice. We'll take that.
Yes, we will.
I just got them photographed this morning, so they'll be going up in the next day or two.
And Tamara said she wants the Kiss tee.
All right. We'll have to talk to you offline, Tamara.
Yeah, connect with us. It's in that link tree.
Oh my gosh, AC/DC, I love it. I wanna rock it. Oh no, I was singing Kiss.
Yes, you were.
Oh my gosh, I wanted to sing You Shook Me All Night Long. No, wait. I'm getting my songs all mixed up now. Kiss and AC/DC. So I'm just gonna stop right now.
Yes. Hi, Bolo Up. How you doing?
Hey, Bolo Up.
Thinking about songs stuck in your head, though, like there was a community post Lisa put up. What was it was the one about wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and you get real high so that's been stuck in my head for the last 3 days. 3 or 4 days.
And he has been singing it
Yes.
around the house. So and on little messages he'll record and send to me.
So
But
Hey,
it's
that was a
funny.
great song, but that I don't know where you found that meme, but that was a good meme. So
Oh, Facebook, it's a good place to borrow memes. But yeah, we just wanted to just kind of remind everybody we're not going to be here at 3:15 next Monday. It would have been our book review week of the book that we're reading, The Millionaire Next Door. So we'll probably do the book review the following Monday, March 7th, when we get back from Vegas. So if you're reading along with us, great. If not, and you want to, there's still time. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But it's definitely been a good book so far. I'm a little over halfway through it, but there's a lot of information in it. So,
and if you're interested in where to get the book, if you want to get the book, in our link tree that I dropped earlier, we do have a link through Amazon where you could either get the book, the audio book, or the the ebook?
ebook, audiobook, paper copy. Hey Tina, how you doing today?
How you doing today, Tina? Sorry, I got caught up trying to read and catch up because I can see here. My glasses don't allow me to see as much as far away as over there. Go figure.
Yeah, Bolo Up. We do a book. We read a book a month, and then the last Monday of the month we do a book review. And so, I wish you didn't want to show that.
I thought I did.
You took it off because I was showing it. So last month we read The Magic of Thinking Big. This month it's The Millionaire Next Door, and we have not announced yet what next month's book is because
we do have it. It's Start with Why.
Do have it.
Yeah.
It's what?
Start with Why.
Start with Why.
There you go. So
I'm just learning this now. So
no, we talked about that going into February.
That was a long time ago.
Yes, it was. But it's Start with Why. I forget who the author is off the top of my head, but
we'll have that all for you next week.
We'll update that link. So if anybody wants to join us with reading it, the ability to get it, Simon Sinek. That's the author, Simon Sinek.
I love books also. I've always loved books, and I think reading is important. I think that listening to a book is absolutely fine as long as you're, it's all about taking information in and, learning and growing and just continuing to expand your mind. It's just always been important to both of us. I tell this story the first time I came to Roy's house when we were dating. I sat down in the living room, and the first thing I noticed was his 2 bookcases almost filled with books. And I was like, wow, this guy's a reader. So that was a good sign for me.
I don't read all books, though. I'll say that. It's just certain personal development, success principles, things like that I found that those are the things that pique my interest. So I ended up reading those. And then I have a library of poker books too, because I used to like to go to the casino downtown and sit at the poker tables a lot. So when you're playing professionals that are there every day, you got to learn a few things. So I ended up picking up about 15, 16 books and read most of them so that, I could become a staple at the table. So,
and I still enjoy reading fiction, although I don't get to read a good storybook as often as I really like to. But
and Tina said I just downloaded the book.
Nice. Yes, that's how he caught me, Bolo Up. And his charm.
Yeah. I think it was more, the fact that I could cook. But if it's the bookshelf, then I'll take that as an answer too.
A cook and a book. There you go. That's all I need. I'm easy.
Ooh, we were asked a question. Have we ever been to a Kiss concert?
I have been to a Kiss cover band concert where they really looked and dressed and did the makeup, but not the real band.
And I've only been to one concert in my life, and that was years ago. And unfortunately, it wasn't a Kiss concert. Go figure.
One concert?
Yeah.
I got to get this guy out more.
So.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But no Kiss for us. I mean, concerts, that is.
But we have shirts.
Yes.
Well,
so is it time for giveaways?
I don't know. Is it time for giveaways?
I think it is.
Kiss does a great concert. I watched a lot of what was Gene Simmons' show? It was on like A&E. He had that show where the reality show with him and I think the wife is Sharon. Don't quote me on that.
No, that was not Kiss. That was Ozzy Osbourne.
No, Gene Simmons had a show.
Oh.
I just can't remember what it is.
I have no idea.
And Douglas says he's with me. One concert, only one. But that was one of the things that I enjoyed about the entertainment and how much he was a businessman trying to get his
Gene Simmons Family Jewels.
There we go.
Never heard of it.
But always trying to get his brand out. But yeah.
2006. 7 seasons. Wow. I am not a TV person at all.
Topic said I mainly have only been to punk concerts. Okay. Tamara said they were my first adult concert. Have taken kids and teens to some, but it's great. And Let's Roll Tina said, what is needed for resellers to go to the conventions? The conventions.
Which conventions are you talking about? And is Suzanne Summers is Gene Simmons' wife? Like the Suzanne Summers from the old TV shows and the workout videos?
Shannon Tweed. Yep.
Huh.
But all right. So, yeah.
All right. Let's do a giveaway.
Okay.
All right, we got 2 giveaways today.
And Tina said, yep.
Okay. Wait, what did I? Yep, what?
Yes, Carol, if there's a here, let's see. And I pinned our link tree in the chat. If you go into link tree, you can find our links for Facebook. You can find our links for Instagram, how to get a hold of us. So, but yes, we are on Facebook. It's Avery's All In is our Facebook page. So, oops, I got it wrong. Full page. All right, so we are going.
We are not even on the little side.
Oh, did we want to be on the side?
Yeah, right now. Because we're. This
Let me
one.
click back and forth. There we go. That'll work.
Oh my gosh.
So we have 15 watching. So we're going to put in 20. And the way we went to the Essence Festival in 2014, 3 nights of concerts with Price being the headliner.
Prince.
What's his
Price? Oh.
Gotcha. Prince. You got it? Down to 20?
Yep.
Okay. So the way it goes, everybody pick a number. And the number closest to the number that picks without going over, or the person who picks the number, is the winner. If we have a tie, meaning people pick the same number, then we will have those people pick another number and do another spin-off for that. But pick a number from 1 to 20, and the winner picks the number or gets the closest without going over will win the giveaway. And we have 2 giveaways today, as always. So feel free to go ahead and pick a number. Do, 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 do. And I think we actually were able to coordinate music with this better. Yeah.
There's always music. It was just a random pick. Now I picked a catchy tune for us for the wheel spin.
A catchy tune. All right.
All right. Are we all in? All in, all done?
Okay. Well,
here we go. And we're going to spin.
Roll. And the number is 3.
Number 3. Lucky number 3.
Lucky number 3. Lucky number 3. There we are. We have Top It as the winner.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yay. And tell them what they won, Lise.
You are the winner of this cute and adorable little Thai Beanie Boo named Dexter. How cute he is.
Yay. All right. So that was prize number 1. And prize number 2, everyone pick another number. All right, we're going to roll one more time. Prize number 2. Everyone pick another number. And Top It said, "Oh, my Lily will love that."
Sounds good.
We'll give it a few more seconds before we spin that wheel again. All right. All in, all done. And
spin. Here we go. Oops.
And we have another winner.
Number 1.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We have Bolo up.
Awesome. Bolo up. Congratulations. You win this little Spider-Man color and draw activity pad. It comes with pencils and it's a pad with little activities in here, different things, fun things to do.
Very nice. Very nice. So,
Bolo up, top it. We have your information.
Yep.
You can still send us a message.
Mhm.
Bolo up, send us a message either on Facebook or Instagram so that we can get your shipping information.
Yep.
So
Or
that we
if,
can get that sent out to you.
and if you're not
Or
on Facebook or Instagram,
you can send us an email.
Yep, it's all in that Linktree link. When you click on that, it should take you to all ways to contact us. But if you're on Facebook or Instagram, you can just send us a DM and we can communicate that way. So, other than that, there's one other thing we didn't mention today.
What is it?
We're going to an auction later on this week.
Yes, we are.
And it's with Rob from Second Sense. I know KT will be there as well. And so we should have some live auction footage coming up. I know last week there were some videos that came out, but we didn't end up doing any videoing. Won't get into that story, but we will have some coming up this week. And hopefully Friday we'll land something good as well. So other than that, Follow up said, taking a bow. I will send it to you from Facebook.
Sounds good. Before we close out, just a reminder that we are doing our dollar sale on Saturday, and we have the early bird time slot for YouTube subscribers only from 9 to 10, where you can do early bird shopping. So keep an eye on our community tab. On all our social media, we'll be posting some sneak peek pictures and maybe a video.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get to see kind of like what is going to be there, but like it's going to be so much. So you should just come if you can.
You're in the area, come hang out.
We're in Cleveland, I know. But if anybody has any questions about that or really anything, never hesitate to reach out to us. We're always willing to and open to talk, share ideas, comments, fun stories, collabs, hit us up. And
I just hit you up.
You did hit me up.
Okay. See, she's responding already. That's how quickly we respond. Oh,
okay,
right.
Tina, you're probably not coming from Portland, Oregon. I get it. But we do like to, just put that out there for you guys because we appreciate all of you. We appreciate your time here today and the time that you spend watching our videos. It is very important to us, and we just appreciate you.
And if we can share some of our finds with you, that's one way to do that, as well as we do have, you noticed the little scrolling. I know that was there last week. We just ended an online sale, but we're actually working on another one that's going up pretty soon here too. So if you're not on the email list, we do have several of our smaller items that we mark for shipping. So a lot of the things you may have seen in the videos that we just released not too long ago, we ended up buying 12 units last month. We put out, I think, about 10 videos. No, we have one more to do. So that'd be the 10th unit that we did record. So we're still working on listing those. So if you're not on that email list, we will have another one coming up very soon, getting started next week and running for a week. So yeah.
Now, it starts March 4th, the actual sale.
Okay. Well, it's coming up. Week? If you're on the email list, you'll get an email saying when it started. Yeah. So that being said, you all have a great afternoon.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Ciao for now.
Bye.